It's 8:30, day 21, and we're just leaving this beautiful campground. Definitely would like to come back here and spend a couple of nights. We might on the way back if we have time, because there's some great walks to do. It got really windy through the night, and earlier this morning, in fact, we thought we were going to have to stay here for the day, but they've died down, which is great. So it's off to Esperance, hopefully, is our destination for today.
Buildings are all part of the station.
Yeah. And we're off. Really, really nice campground. Part of a working station. Can you grab the...
Right here on the station we've got emus. Just going about their business. 2, 4, 6 of them. How cool.
Just need camels now.
Yep, camels. Woohoo.
Neat trees. They're very orange. Yes, their bark is orange. As Neil said, they're not orange trees. I like the way the sun's reflecting off them. And out of nowhere, this big rocky hill. Welcome to Norseman. Oh, and there's an information center right here. Yes, please.
Information Bay.
I'm figuring it's just a bunch of signs.
Maybe.
Yeah, it's not anywhere that you can talk to somebody. Well, very nice.
Okay.
I think we just carry on. So we've officially ended the Nullabor. We're coming into Norseman. Vegetation has really changed again. We're back into just very, very sparse red dirt and very few trees. We've left Norseman and we're heading south now towards Esperance.
Via salmon gum.
Yeah, via salmon gum and...
That would be tasty.
What's the other one? Guess that's it. But yeah, quite different vegetation now.
Yeah.
The wind's starting to pick up as well.
Yeah. When looking at the vegetation and that, it's like something's come in and killed a certain size of trees.
Yeah. So we finally come into farmland. First farmland we've seen since we hit the Nullabor about 4 days ago.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Lots of it.
Yeah.
This road's a bit lumpy and bumpy.
So this is salmon gums coming up. It's Mali country.
Yes. You have to go to the loop.
No, I'm okay.
Salmon Gums West Road. Feels a little bit dearer there.
Yeah. Oh, there's a little bit to the town anyway. Church of the Holy Cross. And we're leaving Salmon Gums.
Looks like it. Very white.
Yeah, we come across these white salt pans, we figure they are, every now and then.
I think it's grassy patch.
Grassy patch, part of the valley. Well,
That's a cool thing.
that is a really cool sign.
More crows everywhere.
Grass patch, not grassy patch.
Grass patch.
Memorial Park. The Abbey Classic. Being held April the 1st, 2023. Sure. Just get a... And here's more of these covered meal figures there in green. Longs. Looks good. Start again?
Hard to read. I don't know how to say the last name.
Okay.
Leslie Thomas Star Savage.
Is this ever well done? It's just a little tiny town. We're entering Steel Mark country. And it's in recognition of hard work, and it's really hard to read the plaque. Beautiful little walking path around it. In recognition of all who served in the Volunteer Defense Corps from 39 to 45. A real little gem.
It's a great little town. So apparently in Esperance, a British company bought a bunch of land, divided into blocks, and to encourage people to come here, they actually made prefab houses in Britain and shipped them over and assembled them here. And then Kalgoorlie and the goldfields north of here were opening up. So they needed to have a spot somewhere between them, and this area here was a natural grassy area, so easy to grow crops in that, hence the name Grassy Patch.
Another one of these salt pans. Yeah,
Both sides of the road.
both sides of the road. Lots of proteas here. This is the little town of Gibson. 449 people.
Yeah. Established the late 1800s.
1894 to be exact.
There you are.
I think we might be leaving the little town of Gibson now. But it's protea heaven. Look at
It
them all.
is just absolutely
Yeah.
awesome.
No, they were Banksias.
Banksy.
Yes. Now we seem to have come into some pine trees. lot bigger trees here now.
Yeah.
And the temperature seems to have dropped by about 5 degrees.
Yeah.
We've actually got a wind turbine. First one we've seen in WA, and since we hit the Nullabor. So we've got Welcome to Esperance, population 14,450. We just pulled into a little rest area just to check out the info booth, but there wasn't much there. It's much cooler. We're just heading to the caravan park now. So the old boy is now trying his hand at plumbing.
So today's handicap is that we're having to realign the mechanism, gear mechanism in the cog here that opens and closes the blade, so the plop plop can go plop plop.
So we got fingers crossed. He actually got it where the handle will go all the way across, which is what it wouldn't do before.
Right, and this is lined straight this
Hold on,
way.
let me go.
So that's lined straight like that, which should coincide with this
Hang on.
here.
That, yeah.
With that there. Okay, so fingers crossed that will...
The moment of truth is going to happen. But it is looking promising.
So I had to actually unscrew a fair ways for that plastic thing to drop down, so then you could move the handle.
Oh, okay.
So what's maybe happened is over time is it's vibrated a bit loose.
Yep.
And how you said it could never really go all the way.
Yep.
So maybe it vibrated a bit loose and was just in that position. And then when we went to put this back in, it didn't like it.
Okay, so inside. I'll let you do the honors. You've done the poopy part, so.
Hopefully that does the job. Okay.
So,
Use the blade.
it's showing closed. Yes!
Close.
Yes, you did!
Who's the man? Who's the man?
Use the man. Oh,
Hey,
baby.
No more boo ploo. No more boo.
We're happy it's time for bubbles then.
Yeah.
Here's our camp spot for the next 4 nights in Esperance. We were actually really lucky to get it because it's their Labor Day weekend and everything is booked up until today is 26th of February and it's booked up until May. So really lucky to get it. And we got a drive-through spot. Not the most salubrious. Amenities block, not too impressive, but at least you can have a shower there and you can go to the toilet. So this is our little spot. We're right beside the road, so traffic noise is fairly intense, as you can hear, but we've set ourselves up pretty well. There's to protect us from the winds, and there's the man himself. And we're still celebrating him getting the bog fixed. So once we're in here, it's pretty good. It's not too windy. Temperature's really dropped. It's about, what would you say it is now? About 20, if that?
Oh, I'll be 21.
21?
22. And you get the lovely humming and the groaning of the diesel engines going by. And the wafting smell of stacked smoke.
And not to mention the little sewerage from the side there in the caravan park.
The effluent.
Yeah. But we were really lucky to get it because
Well, it's a long weekend here.
yep, and everything is
There you go. There's a crane.
everything is booked out, but we've got our cozy little spot here. We'll make the best of it and it'll be good.
All right.
Okay, we're having trouble figuring out the remote on the video.
The Mansons and IT with a Bluetooth remote to start the video. We will figure it out by week 75.
Exactly, and let's show our cool stubby holders.
Ooh.
And they hold our stemless champagne glasses from the Nullabor.
A bar.
Bar.
Yes.
From Fraser Range Station. Absolute magic.
Brilliant
place.
little place.
Yep. You'll see it later in the video. When we got up this morning, we didn't think we were going to be going anywhere.
Oh, it was blowing like crazy.
Yeah, blowing like crazy. In fact, we canceled our reservation here in Esperance, but we ended up reinstating it because Loos died down.
Perfect.
Really on
Probably hit the road about 8:30ish.
yeah, about 8:30.
Yeah.
The excuse me, scenery just kept changing. The vegetation just kept changing.
On this trip, this section.
This section, which was quite interesting, and a really interesting part was when we got to Grass Patch.
Grass Patch.
Again, when you see it, it was just a tiny little town, but really interesting. Really lucky that we actually booked into this caravan park because there is nothing
from Fraser
available.
Station.
Yeah.
Turns out it's a long weekend here this weekend, and we didn't know that. Esperance is just chockers with people.
And you cannot get into a caravan park until May.
Yeah, they're booked out till May.
Yeah, till
Duh.
May. So we're going, okay. So the place we got, it's fun.
It is fine, as
We'll
you can
tell
hear.
about it later. Yeah.
There's the birds over top of the Kawasaki.
And we've got this beautiful aroma of diesel fumes that keeps just sort of rolling in from
Wafts through over top of the effluent smell.
Yep. But I guess that's basically about it for today.
Yeah, we've got ourselves here for a few nights because it's quite a big area. We've de-hitched Tony, the Toyota, and we're going to explore around and bring you more video.
And we originally booked for 2 nights. We've now booked for 4 nights just because there's nothing in the whole area over this long weekend for anybody.
Yeah.
So, catch you later.
Okay. Sayonara.
Cheers.
Blink.
Clink.
Conk. Oh, hey, it worked.
It worked.
Remote control.
Just realized that we should actually give our thoughts on the Nullabor. Now that we've done it, it's quite a quintessential road trip for an Aussie to do.
Epic drive.
Epic, definitely. Mr. Manson, what are your thoughts on it?
For me, it was a little bit stressful because the wind was up, and so I'm having to control that sort of stuff. As far as scenery goes, well, Nullabor. There were some spectacular things. Some of the lookouts. I think probably it's good to have done it. I don't know if I'd be doing it a zillion times.
Yeah, I found scenery-wise, and again too, we aren't off-road, so if you're off-road, that might be a different story.
Yes.
And years ago, there were lots of places you could go out onto the cliff tops and camp out there, which you can't do anymore. Everything's
And this
closed
is
off.
Nullabor.
Yeah, no trees. There are lots of trees,
Well,
actually.
it's the bar.
For my 10 cents worth, I loved the Eyre Peninsula. I thought it had more stunning scenery, more stunning cliff top, dropping down into the ocean, as opposed to what we saw in the Nullabor.
Probably wasn't as high
Maybe not
as
as
the Bunda Cliffs.
But still, yeah. So
And again, things have changed too, because you used to be able to go out all these little roads and camp, but now because of the unstable grounds, they've closed a lot of those off. So there's only a few places you can go out.
yeah, because you got to save us stupid people from ourselves.
Yes.
But at the end of the day, I'm glad we've done it. Not really looking forward to doing it on the way back, except for visiting a few places
Because she'll be driving.
that we didn't visit on the way out there. And again, too, I didn't drive. Neil was stuck with all the driving. But yeah, I like the Eyre Peninsula better.
Yeah. But it's horses for courses.
Yeah, and the first 2 days were good. It was exciting. We had a Nullabor, all right, yeah. But then it got boring as bat shit, to be honest.
And that 91-mile stretch of straight road. Oh my goodness, that is so sensational.
No,
Just
that
keeps
was-
you hopping.
That was an absolute challenge and a half. But again, at the end of the day, so happy that we've done it. So
Yes.
stoked we've had the opportunity
Yes.
to do it. But we'll just do it going home, and then that's it. I don't think we'll ever do it again.
How much you reckon they'll charge us on the Gannon to put the van and the truck on the train and
whatever they do, it'll probably be worth it. But again, too, if you had an
No.
off-road vehicle and you were going into all the little things, it would be a totally different story.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So we're sort of limited with the van that we have, that we can't do a lot of off-road stuff, and I'm sort of beyond that anyway.
To me, the highlight of the whole Nullabor was Fraser Range Station. I just loved it.
My highlight was getting the beer at the end of the day.
But Fraser Range Station, and that's at the end of the Nullabor.
Yep.
Yep.
All right.
Okay.
Cheers.
Bye.